Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It's 76 degrees. I'm so hot. And I have spent at least 30 minutes in and out of a dressing room trying on clothes. And I've decided I'm just giving up for a while. I'm gonna wait till I lose another chunk of weight and then I'll try again. But I'm telling you, even in the smaller sizes, I'm not seeing prints that I like. And I know I keep saying I will sew for myself, but it just seems like, I don't know, I have a very busy life now, and I really like to go shopping. I like to get out of the apartment. I'm so free, and I can do that, and I like to just go out. Anyway, I went out, and I went in to the dressing room, came out, went back in, and found my nail polish on the floor of the dressing room. Same finger as yesterday. And I glued it back on last night, but it popped off again. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to just change the nail polish now because I kind of feel like doing that. I don't know. So let me pop them off for you so I can show you. See, you just put your fingernail under. Am I showing you anything? Look how easy that comes off. But the thing is that they generally stay on for me. But I was trying on clothes, so I think that's, you know, the reason that that one wanted to pop off again. Just like that. And you can tell, you know, there's no cleanup needed. Let me get those all off. I'll feel better. Get them all off. Just did those yesterday, I think. Now this one ripped. There was a little part stuck. But I'll take that right off. Anyway, I'm here to report that I did something that I don't usually do, and I was very proud of myself. I discovered that I'm going out tonight. I discovered that this morning. Danny texted and asked if I would meet him at Sidecar in South Haven, my original hangout. And I was like, on a Thursday? I get to go out on a Thursday? Now that really feels like my old Orchard Beach, Maine party days. We used to party Thursday through Sunday, 4 nights a week, and it's a Thursday, so I said yes. And then he mentioned that he was inviting some friends, and it made me think, I wish I had a friend, because I would like to have somebody that I get to introduce to other people, instead of me always being the one introduced to other people. And I said, you know, I'll probably never have a friend that I can say, oh, you know, meet so-and-so. And then it dawned on me, I made a friend during those library craft classes that I was going to. Which, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned, I stopped going to them. I'm just so busy doing other things, and I've outgrown those classes. I don't think I went at all this month, March. And you guys know how much I loved those classes and looked forward to them. Do I have those all off? Yes, I do. And for those of you who don't know, shortly after my mother died, the first social thing I did, which was completely out of the box for me, is, well, I went to the library to get a library card. I was okay with that, and because I love libraries. But when I was there, the librarian asked me if I liked crafts, and she told me that they have like once a month classes, but there were several different ones. So I said, sign me up. And then, and those of you who were watching back then, you know how absolutely petrified I was to go to that first one. And I almost backed out, and I said, no, I have to do this. My fears were that I would end up being the only one at that class. And then I would be like, what? It's just me and the librarian, and I just was like sick over that. And then on the other hand, I was like, but what if there are other people? I'm going to have to talk. I'm going to have to talk to people. And that scared me because I just didn't know what to expect, you know? And I knew going in there that I was never going to tell anyone at the library that I did YouTube, that I took care of my mother, that I sold fabric. I just wanted to be like somebody that nobody knew, you know? And I knew if I said things like, I sell fabric, where? At my home. Can I come over? Can I look at the, I didn't want to do any of that stuff. And I didn't want people watching my videos, and, you know, and then the next time I go to a class, they're asking me things, or they're saying, oh my God, I can't believe you swear in your video. I didn't want to deal with any of that, so I just thought, I won't tell anyone. And ironically, near the end, they started a crochet class, and they had a TV in there, showing videos on YouTube for crochet, and I was so scared that one of my YouTube videos, because I have crochet videos on YouTube, and I felt bad that I wasn't telling them, but I didn't want them to know. I wanted to just be a normal person without that, you know, online personality attached to me. So I never said anything, and I was just afraid that, you know, my video would be popping up on the sidebar as they're scrolling through YouTube videos. I think I only went to 2 of the crochet classes. They were once a month on a Saturday, and then I think I had to miss one because of something that I was doing during the day. Anyway, I stopped going. But there was one woman I met during the very first class. I ended up sitting next to her, and we laughed so much. She's younger than me, I would say maybe in mid-40s. I know she had a family and a husband. She was just so fun to be sitting next to. So every other class, if she was there, I would sit next to her, and we just had such a good time. And I think about her because it's like, that was the only person that I really connected with in those classes. I mean, everybody was nice. And I really loved the classes because that first one, there was enough women there, and we were able to, I was able to just sit and do my thing, whatever craft we were doing, and they would talk to each other. But then I started feeling comfortable chiming in a little bit and talking, and then of course by the end I was like, oh my god, I just fucking talked so much in there. Why do I do that? Because some of you know I overthink, I overtalk, and that's what I ended up doing. And I remember telling you guys I have to just go back to the class to redeem myself and just not overtalk so I don't leave there feeling stupid. See, I just struggle with all kinds of social anxiety, and you know, I think things will get better, but at the time, you know, there was some stress involved. But for the most part, I loved those classes, and they really were a good way for me to just start out into the world after being sheltered for so long. Okay, so that friend of mine, when Danny said he was asking other people, and I realized I do have a friend, and I remembered that she texted me once quite a while ago to show me which app I needed to do online whatever with the audio books with the library, connected to the library. So I knew she had texted me, and since I never delete anything, I found that text and I texted her today. That's a scary thing for me to do, but I felt comfortable enough that she would probably be happy to hear from me because we haven't seen each other in at least a month now. And I texted her and I told her I've stopped going to the classes. I enjoyed being with you there, and I'm going out tonight. I just wanted to know if you and your husband would ever be interested in going out. So I told her where I'd be tonight, and just let her know that it would be so fun to be able to get together with her and her husband. And she texted back. She was indeed very happy to hear from me. She wondered what had happened, and you know, she said, we would absolutely love to do that, but he's out of town this week. Her husband is out of town, so she said, get back to me for another time. And I said, I will. So I'm so glad I reached out to her. Do you know how excited I would be to end up being out with her, where we could just laugh hysterically and actually do something, and it's my friend that nobody else knows. It's my friend, and I get to introduce her to my people. Oh my God, I would just love that so much. So I thought I would just, you know, tell you guys that story, as I felt you needed to hear it. And now I'm going home, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I was going to do a craft video today, but you guys know, if I have a chance to go out, that is my top priority. That takes priority over anything else. So I'm going out tonight. I will not have a craft video. That's why I'm doing this instead, just to keep you up to date. And I am going out tomorrow night too, 2 nights in a row. I haven't looked into Saturday yet, but if I have a chance to go out on Saturday too, I will probably stay home on Sunday. But I just wanted you guys to know that I have a friend. I actually have a friend, and I communicated with her today. I am determined that I will, one of these times, have her and her husband walking into a bar, and I'll just be so happy to have a friend like that I made on my own at a craft class in the library. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!